I've never played Pavlov before. I've heard good things though. So, we'll see how it goes. Clear your surroundings of objects, blah.
Okay, I'll come clean. This is not actually my first time playing Pavlov, but it is my first time playing it in the last 4 or 5 years. The first time I encountered Pavlov was at one of those VR arcades. I played it on the first HTC Vive, and at the time, VR didn't seem like something that was ready for prime time. But things have changed. Headsets have gotten better, but there are still things that VR is missing, and that's what I want to talk about today.
Do you want to play the tutorial? Why not? Let's go, tutorial time. Okay, there's some things I want to adjust here, hang on. Where are my settings? What the heck? Okay, I guess we'll just continue with the tutorial and just deal with this stupid turning.
Ooh. Trigger to grab a magazine. Grab the charging handle with your grip.
Oh, that feels good.
Shoot all the targets to continue.
I thought I did. Oh.
I will answer the title of this video now and say yes, Pavlov is still relevant in 2023. However, I think that Pavlov is only relevant today because of the lack of competition. And I know that there is competition for Pavlov like Contractors and Veil. What I really mean is no VR FPS game so far has had the kind of content that makes me come back like flat screen FPS games do. I'm talking about progression, unlockables, and ranked.
Pavlov is intended for mature audiences. You hear that, kids? You hear that? Nope, you're not allowed to play Pavlov, okay? It's 18 only. 18 plus. Oh, it's Unreal Engine?
I will give props to the Pavlov dev team. It's not like the game is bad. It's not like the other VR FPS games are bad either. Pavlov has a polish to it that is hugely appreciated by me coming from games like Ghost of Tabor and Breachers. It has better textures and models than most VR shooters I've played, but unfortunately, it's missing a ranking system and unlockables that I enjoy from other games. Most flat screen shooters nowadays use a battle pass to fill that itch of getting enough points to get the thing, and it's not exactly what I'm asking for. However, if you do a battle pass correctly, I'm not going to be mad about it. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure many people would disagree with me on that one.
How do I actually get rid of the bullets? Oh! Are you for real? Wow, dude.
Let's look at a game like BattleBit, for example. It's a new Battlefield-like shooter that looks like a Minecraft mod, and it's blown up recently with a whopping 70k daily players. And to be honest, I can't put it down. The progression system is that of an older 2010 shooter. Simply up your rank to unlock new guns, get kills for attachments and skins. It's nothing crazy, but I think the simplicity of that system is what's keeping people engaged with the game. In my opinion, this kind of progression system would be perfect for a VR game. I also want to point out that I'm not expecting a VR game to have 254 player lobbies. I'm strictly talking about the progression system here.
Oh my god, dude, that's so cool. Stick that giant bullet in there, let's go.
I can't really talk about Pavlov and Contractors without discussing mod support. I am really impressed with how many games in VR have mod support, and it definitely helps with the longevity of a title. But mods on their own can only go so far. Once the novelty wears off, you're still left with no reason to return for the long run.
This looks so good, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. Let's open a door. Oh, please do the noise. That is awesome.
Maybe VR games are still in their infancy, and I'm just asking too much. Maybe they're too hard to develop as game engines are not caught up to the needs of the VR industry. I'm not sure what it is, but so far, the only multiplayer VR FPS game I've played that gives me a real reason to return is Ghosts of Tabor, and I think that's why it's been so popular. But it's not perfect either. There is at least a progression system in the form of store unlocks and in-game loot gathering system, though it is relatively simple. And it's also buggy as hell, which for now is fine because it's still pretty new. The bugs can actually be pretty funny at times, but it's going to stop being so funny eventually. Dude, why am I tired already? What is with that? I've been playing for like 5 minutes. My guy's already exhausted. Ultimately, I want the industry to thrive. I want to see an Apex Legends of VR or an Overwatch or Fortnite of VR. But so far, nothing has stood out to me as something that I can play consistently for the next year or two like I have done with so many flat screen games. It feels like we're all waiting for that killer app to blow the roof off of the VR industry, and I believe it's going to come in the form of a game that has good progression and ranked systems to keep people returning to play every week with their squad.
It all looks so good. Like everything looks so nice. What? Are you serious? Oh, shit! I died.
Pavlov is a great game, and I don't want people who love it to feel like they need to defend it. I just feel like I have to make my own fun in a game like Pavlov, create my own challenges instead of having challenges laid out for me that I can dive into. That's not a bad way to make a game. I just don't think it's going to pull people away from their flat screen games to come join us. And that doesn't mean that this game isn't good. That doesn't mean that there aren't people out there who want a game like this.
Please tell me I can slap this. Please tell me I can do the slap. Moment of truth. What a shame. What a shame. Game is unplayable because I can't slap.
Pavlov has been around almost as long as modern VR has, but I think its relevancy rests on whether or not it can grow into the killer FPS VR game we all know it can be. Otherwise, I'm afraid some large game company is going to come along and do just that, but with all those little additions we don't want. Let me know what you want to see in the next big VR title. What do you think the killer app is going to be? I'm looking forward to seeing everyone's input. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Dude. It looks so legit. There was a guy in the comments that was like, use 2 hands on your pistol, you're not a cowboy. Well, what if I want to be a cowboy, huh? Put him up, partner. Dude, it's actually hard to shoot from the hip like that. Oh! Whoa, the barrel gets hot! How do I reload this? Oh, really? Oh my gosh.